Okay, today I'm going to be talking about my drip irrigation kit that I got from Robert Marvel. And the greatest thing about this kit is that it's got this little pressure gauge, and once it drops below a certain point, I believe it's 6 pounds, you can just shut a valve off until the pressure goes up. You just keep shutting them off until you get the right amount of pressure. It's pretty easy to use. It lays out a pretty even distribution of water right where the plant is. From what I understand, it lays it out about a foot on top, then so far underneath it spreads out to about 2 foot. And this has been running all day. Right now I got about 8 lines on, about 560 row feet of crop that I'm watering right now. To supply water to the main header, I just run a regular garden hose, and I've got it run about 200 feet. My garden's about 200 feet away from my faucet. And the one thing you want to remember when you're laying out your orientation is I got a slight slope. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I got a slight slope on my garden. So I got my main header up top so the water can flow down. With the real low pressure of a drip line, it won't run uphill very far. These are some snap beans that I'm watering right now. I have a 12-inch on center drip line, and it does a pretty good job for row crops that are spaced real close together. And basically I just have one line going along this double row of beans, and all I've been doing now is just kind of taking a line and then moving the line over and getting this other row. It only takes me about 5 minutes or so to go down this 70-foot row, and then I just move it back and forth and water each line. Alright, so installing the drip is pretty easy. There I got my drip tape run down the row there, and now I just need to connect it to my header. So you just use one of these punch tools that came with the kit, and you just try to do this one-handed, just punch it. Cut it out there, and you just put your valve in. It just pushes right in there. Then you take your drip tape, and it just goes right on there. And then you just tighten this up until it's tight. And that's it. The only thing you have to remember when you're running it down is that these emitters go up. And basically I'll just turn this valve on. It's already in the on position. Run water through it to flush it out. And then just close the end. Okay, so I got my line all flushed out and everything. And now I just need to seal it up so it can hold pressure. And you just take it and fold it. And then fold it again. These clip little dealies that go on here, and here's what it looks like with the clip. You just fold it in thirds, and then you just fit that clip right on there, and you're good to go. That's all there is to it. Alright, one thing I just want to add real quickly is that you can easily, with the drip laying on top of the ground, you can easily just take the drip and move it over and get it in there and cultivate, get all the weeds out, side dress, and then put your drip right back where you had it, turn it on, and you're back to watering again. So it's pretty easy to work around.